Good afternoon, Gaming for XP here at Spectacle Island. This is a build I done quite a while ago, and I'm actually posting a couple of photos online that I took after I built it, and got some good response. So I thought I'd do a wee tour. Um, so these steps are built; they're all built and put in. They don't exist in the real settlement. I've built into the old house. Aussie flag of course is up. Now I'm going to try and do a tour using the UFO Pocket Vehicles mod. I apologise if some of the footage is a bit jerky and a bit it speeds up. It's very sensitive. The control of this is very sensitive. I haven't used it too much. So it's just a little defensive bunker. We'll go and have a look in there a little bit later. I'll get the gold dog meat to go away in a minute. Thank you. Just come along by the pool side. This is what I call my Spectacle Island resort. Poolside bar, some sand loungers there, and a little hotel, little resort style hotel, and we'll go around the other side of that in a second, right on the shoreline, private little beach. See, they've got their own barbecues and balconies and everything else. And so the main house, I didn't know quite what to do, and you can see I've left a set stair ladder steps there for some reason. I didn't know what quite to do with this, so I made it into a clinic. There's our little friend there. Waiting room. There's a little consulting room right at the back there.
If you need fixing up.
Like I said, I've cut this footage a little bit because I was just a bit too jerky with this mod here, this flyover. Wind turbine there, and this is an existing building that I made into a defensive platform because it oversees most of the island. And when you first settle here, you do tend to get some raiders up here. Let's go down and have a look at the main shed area, which is now the weapons and gun shop. There we go. Nice. A little bit of a disco vibe about it. Disco balls up. Have a look in the bunker. I'm going to ditch this mod in a second because it was annoying me so much. A couple of platforms there. Hello Ada. A couple of platforms for some turrets there. Get rid of this mod now. I'll just walk the rest. Little downstairs. Ah, McCready, how are you? This downstairs area for whoever's guarding the or is in the bunker. All my explosives there. And this was before I had a number of mods installed, so it took me quite a while to build this. We have our general store right there. And we have about 3 rooms there on the bottom level. They're all the same, so I'll show you quickly inside one. Yep. And I know it's got new furniture in it, but sorry guys, I was trying to give it that resort feel. This was a very experimental build, and this is what it turned into. So same up here. Next room's pretty much the same too. The last room has a little bit of a different vibe about it. It has these nice glass doors that open onto the balcony. Some food down there in front of us.
Anything I can do?
Yep, right there. That house is my player house. I'll maybe do a separate video for that. Of course, some Brahmin catching cages and a pen and everything, feeding trough and everything to put them in. Haven't been successful in catching many Brahmin, mostly because we're on an island. And so welcome to Shoreside. Shoreside's completely built from scratch, and the challenge was it's built on a hill, and I wanted to see if I could build a settlement on a hill successfully. So let's go in, and we'll go right up to the top to start with, I think. You can see extensively use the barn tab here. Yep. Town centre area with a statue. And every good town's got to have a good tavern. So here's the tavern here. It's open, so we're lucky. Let's go in and have a look and see what's going on in here. You can see I've used the diner seats. Quite a long bar here, actually. Oh, Hancock, how are you? And basically I put all my NPCs here. As you would see, Curry just flashed past there. There's another bar up here, a little smaller bar. Obviously I haven't finished decorating up here. And there's a little storage area up in there. Yep. Nice. So you can see I've been experimenting with different textures and different building materials. Built a little marketplace, so let's go to the marketplace next. There's the original shack there, right to the left. General store. Thematic and practical storefronts. A little bit of a bar there. A liquor store, if you like. Clothing shop. And again, I built these just out of the barrels and the plywood. Clinic, haven't finished obviously decorating in here, but another general store. Hi Carrie, how you doing? And let's go to the workshop now. So I had planned to do a lot of these tours. I've got so carried away, and especially with the build that I'm just about to complete, and you'll see that series starts next week. It's been tough to get time to do these tours, but I will continue if they're popular. So this workshop's on 3 levels. What kind of armor is that? Is that T60? Yeah, T60 I think, yep. And this one's a BOS, I think, Brotherhood of Steel. No idea why that's got a green outline behind it, but anyway, let's go upstairs. I think my robots workbench is up here. Yep, there it is. And there's a little player bed in here that I either built it or I took it for thematic and practical, I can't remember. The inspiration would have certainly been from that mod. Okay, they're just the top of the marketplace. Just have a look around, see what's going on outside, not too much. There's my water purifier down there. I'll just hop down from here. And let's go and have a look at the second level of this little village. Yep, oh, there's a Brahmin. Okay, yep, okay. I stopped to take a photo there. iBot pod there. Couple beds. Couple more beds for the settlers that want to come up here. And often I get the settlers coming from that other side of the island to here and having a wander around, so it's quite good. I quite like it over here for some reason. A little defensive area there, but made with tires. And our fish drying area over here. Fire there to keep warm.
World's always gonna have tyrants. If I get my way, a lot less.
And finally, just a little bit of a warehouse in here. And I've built my own personal dunny, what we call a dunny in Australia, a little toilet there. inspired by the one that's over on the other side. There we go, we're back to the Radio Shack. So that's just a wee tour of Spectacle Island Resort. I hope you enjoyed that. It's something, like I said, I made quite a while ago. We might hop down there onto the jetty and finish up the tour. Oop, oop, one more. Thank you. Took quite a long time to build this, but I like it a lot. I like the feel of it a lot. Spectacle Island, I do recommend it to build. There's so much you can do here. Thanks for watching. Catch you next time.